Om Swami arrived in Haridwar and took a bus to Badrinath, one of the last inhabited regions in the northern Himalayas. Heavy rains and landslides made the journey exhausting and challenging. Tired, hungry, and unable to continue any further, Om Swami gets down at Chamali. The next morning, he takes a shared taxi, squeezing in with 10 other people.
Upon arriving in Badrinath, I felt an overwhelming joy and sensed powerful spiritual vibrations. The dark beauty of the rain-clouded sky and the pure mountain air made me truly experience living in the present moment.
At the Badrinath shrine, overwhelmed with emotion, Om Swami is unable to hold back his tears. Facing the idol of Vishnu, he prayed earnestly, acknowledging his failures and expressing a deep desire to connect with the divine. He pleads with the Lord to either take him away or show him the way, admitting that his life felt meaningless without Lord Vishnu.
As I prayed, the skies roared and rain poured down, mirroring the tears streaming down my cheeks. These weren't tears of pain or joy, but of love and surrender. Though the door to the divine hadn't yet opened for me, I felt at home in his grace. I spent the next few hours in the temple, feeling cleansed of my past and embraced by a profound sense of surrender and peace. I traveled to Managaon, India's last village before the Chinese border, and found a cave under a large rock that suited my needs. A local construction worker helped prepare it by building a rock wall, installing a small door, covering the roof with a tarpaulin, and creating a small platform outside for bathing. Eager to start my sadhana, I checked the progress daily for a week as the repairs were completed. Meanwhile, I gathered essentials like blankets, a wooden plank, a gas stove, and other provisions. On my way to my cave in Managaon, a sadhu asked me to help him by writing down a mantra given by a visitor. He explained that neither he nor the visitor could write, so he needed my help. When I arrived at his cave, I found 2 male ascetics and a radiant woman in ochre robes. She invited me in, but I declined, waiting for the sadhu. She turned out to be a Bhairavi, a female practitioner of Tantra, an esoteric spiritual science, who claimed to have siddhis, supernatural powers, including the ability to see into people's past, present, and future. She correctly told me a few things about myself, and then dictated a Karna Pishachini mantra for the sadhu. This mantra, invoking a lower form of Devi, allows the practitioner to receive secrets whispered by a spirit. The sadhu wanted to use this in his sadhana to impress others by knowing hidden details about them. I wrote down the mantra for him, reflecting on the difficulty of transcending the human need for approval from others.
As the rain began to fall outside, the reality of Om Swami's long-cherished dream unfolded. He was finally in the Himalayas, among mendicants. A profound sense of freedom and joy washed over him. He started singing a stuti, a devotional song, to Mother Divine, bringing delight to the Bhairavi.
I want to impart a special supernatural power to you.
Thank you, Ma, but I don't want any supernatural powers. My only desire is to see the Mother Divine, and I do not wish to waste my time on anything else.
She was already here. Didn't you see a butterfly landing on you during the song? It was a sign of the divine's presence.
Ma, I have been invoking mantras for more than 20 years, and I am frustrated with signs and more signs. I long for a clear vision of the divine. Why doesn't the Divine Mother manifest in front of me?
Outside, you could hear the rain falling on the leaves. Between that sound and the absolute stillness within, there was nothing else. The Bhairavi, with a smile,
Is that so? Granted. You will have a complete vision of the divine within 1 year, and also visit the Tantrapita Kamakya.
Kamakya is a holy pilgrimage site dedicated to God in the form of Universal Mother.
Her words gave me goosebumps. They filled me with a profound sense of faith and determination. I resolved to meditate relentlessly, even if it meant sacrificing everything, to achieve this vision.
You have become a sadhu, but you will always remain a king. You will always have a helper. As for your guru, he will burn in hell for eternity.
Her sudden comment surprises Om Swami, for he hadn't mentioned him at all. Despite everything, Om Swami never lets anyone speak ill of his guru, because he had initiated him. Om Swami, in this instance, stays silent.
You are too simple and unaware of what was happening. Yet, because of your simplicity and childlike heart, you will find solace in the lap of the mother.
She gently caressed my face, her magnetic presence undeniable. She predicted several tantric sadhanas I would undertake, though I had no plans for such practices. She laughed, noting that these sadhanas required a female consort, and reminded me that my guru was a tantric. The distinction between a sannyasi and a tantric is merely theoretical, she said. Next year, you'll have the goddess's vision and your highest tantric initiation. You'll know the next steps then. I questioned if I might refuse future left-handed sadhanas, but she replied,
It's written in your fate. You must revive the esoteric sciences you were meant to.
I bowed and affirmed, Swami will follow whatever Mother Goddess desires.
This chapter teaser is from the book, If Truth Be Told, by Om Swami. Curious about the sadhanas the Bhairavi imparted to Om Swami? Want to know the outcome of these practices and why she cursed Om Swami's guru? Did the Swami ultimately experience a darshan of the Mother Goddess? Discover the answers in this captivating book. It explores various spiritual traditions in India, different spiritual practices, the risks of wrong associations, the challenges of the spiritual path, and the reality of divine visions. Thank you so much for watching and supporting this video. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Stay blessed and Namaste.